Looks like we are live. Hey, everybody. Let me make sure that I'm being broadcasted. I can't tell. I feel like I'm really loud right now. It's working, I think. Let's see. It's working, I think. Okay, cool. Let me get Dre the link. So we're using StreamYards tonight. Hey, Robbie. Okay, Dre, I'm going to get you the link. Where do I find the link on this Streamlabs? I see a button that says having issues. That would be a big yes. Invite. There we go. Okay, Dre, this is coming to you via text. The sound is great, really? For reals, Angela? Oh, shoot. Shell's got Lori updates. Freaking, I've got Anthony Todt updates, you guys. Like, this dude, we forgot he even existed. The Stay Puffed Marshmallow dude. Hi, Miss Justice 1111. That's a crazy name. There's my girl, Chrissy R. Hi, Chrissy. All right, Dre, you have the link. Now, I have no idea. I have no idea if this is going to work as far as having headphones. We will see. Miss Justice, so do I. I see 11/11 everywhere. And my birthday is 11/11. Hi, Casey. Hey, Becky, welcome. Ooh, I heard a little noise. Let's see. And to stream.
Can you hear me?
I can. Why do you have a big,
I don't know,
purple camera with a red line through it?
I don't know. What the hell is that thing?
I don't know, but can everybody hear Dre? Like, is this all good? Because I have no clue. We are trying StreamYards. Yes, Casey.
Okay, I'm just going to open up. Fuck this. I'm opening up your... There we go. I'm going to apply. Let's see if that changes this.
Can you guys see the purple? Like, what is that? Oh, it means no camera. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to go to the three little dots.
Okay.
Oh, that's just your name. When you signed in, you could have chosen avatar, I think. Oh, she's like, I'm out. I think she left. I have no idea. I don't know why. I don't know why everybody loves this StreamYards. I think it's kind of confusing. All right, let me kick her out and then have her call back in. Hi, Cheryl. Auntie Cheryl. So anyways, we have Anthony Todt updates. He was in court today in Osceola County, which is in Orlando. And if you guys remember, Anthony Todt is accused of killing his wife. Jesus Christ. What is this? What?
I'm scared. I don't like StreamYards.
Oh, Lord. Okay,
Girl,
so
it
now
was trying to get my OBS up and going. I'm like, why is it trying to like get OBS going? Like it was clicking on this.
It was opening OBS. Weird.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna pick Jay's emblem. Forget this noise.
Oh, it cracks me up. You not only have my emblem, but in the right top, I don't know if that's StreamYards. It's like my logo.
Oh my God.
You have blood spattered. April goes blood spatter. Hey, it's fitting. It's fitting. So I was just
Sweet.
saying Anthony Todt is the one who is accused of killing his wife, 3 kids, and the family dog.
Yes. Celebration, Florida.
Yes. Freaking crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
So hey sugar. Oh
Sugar.
honey.
Na, 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 na,
Oh
na,
sugar,
na.
sugar. Hi, baby, Texas chick. Sugar, sugar.
Sugar, sugar.
Oh, Angela says it's J&J Jr. That's dangerous as hell.
J&J Jr.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's do a quick recap on Anthony Todt.
So he did have court today, huh?
He did actually. It
Okay.
actually went through. The hearing was completed, and some things were changed. So I want to talk a little bit about that, but I want to kind of rewind because we missed something back in March.
Was it? What do we miss?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, okay. No, what I'm saying is like, I'm sorry, I got confused at the article that I had pulled up. Back in March, or back in February, I should say, was I think when I did that live with Carl and we talked about the letter.
Yes, you guys
That
read the
Anthony,
letter.
I think he wrote to his dad. I think it was to his father. So he wrote this letter to his father and we read through that and it was just really weird. But then in March, he talked to his sister on the phone. And there's a whole nother call from his sister to him, or to him from him to his sister, with a whole nother slew of information about what happened that day.
So he's totally changing his tune yet again.
I believe so. So
oh man.
Oh shoot.
What?
Yeah, this article that I pulled up, now it wants me to pay to view it.
Well, I've got it open. Is it the one you sent me about the call in jail?
I couldn't stop because I wasn't there.
Yeah, I've got it open.
Oh, would you like to go through that for us?
You want me to read it?
Yeah.
Story time with J is for Justice. J Jr.
All right, I'm gonna mute. So hold
Okay.
on. Let me find this. Oh, you know what?
Now I can't pronounce certain things in Florida, right? So everybody be patient.
Oh, Osceola. Oh, do we have a picture of the family? Yes, let me share screen.
Yes.
If I know how, I'm probably gonna share something I shouldn't. God. You know, maybe we should have done a private run through first. This is.
You know what? This is transparency though with
Jay. Yeah, this is behind the scenes with Jay and quite comical. All right, let's see. Google Chrome will not be able to record the contents of your screen until it is quit. I don't want it to. What does that mean?
Does it mean because we're in StreamYard?
I just put later. I don't know what that means. Maybe. It wouldn't let me share screen though without doing that.
What the heck?
Okay. Here we go. I got it.
Okay.
Okay, Anthony. I'm going to pull up some pictures of Anthony and the family here. Okay.
Okay.
I will spare you the Pillsbury Doughboy photo
for
the time being.
I'm curious. Did they not get a new photo of him today?
I did not look for a new photo, honestly.
I'm curious if
I wonder if
they
did. Well, my thing is, they had to have they will get a new mugshot, I think, at the conclusion of what happened today.
Oh, yeah. They have to.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. All right, you can go ahead.
Okay.
I got this picture. I'm going up right now.
Okay, so this is the article titled Todt. Is it Todt or Toad?
I think it's Todt.
Todt. Okay. Todt in call from jail, quote, "I couldn't stop this because I wasn't there." That is the name of the title of this article, y'all. Okay. In a March phone call from jail, Anthony Todt told his sister that he couldn't stop his family from being murdered. He said, quote, I couldn't stop this because I wasn't there, he told Chrissy Caplet, who lives in Connecticut but was in Florida at the time of the call after assuming power of attorney over her older brother. So this is his sister. In 2 calls between Todt and Chrissy Caplet in March and April, he suggested that his wife Megan had been responsible for her own death as well as the death of their 3 children and the family dog. He suggested that she may have tried to kill them before. Quote, him saying, this is him, there were multiple attempts, just so you know, multiple attempts in the last ... over a time frame. There's been attempts. Todt said in a quiet voice, almost a whisper, which is why this time I was stuck down here trying to handle things. He's meaning like down in Florida, I'm guessing. Todt, a well-liked physical therapist and soccer coach in Colchester, typically lived in Connecticut during the week and traveled to see his family where they were living in Celebration, Florida, every weekend. In November of 2019, he left behind his physical therapy patients and employees with no answers as to when he would return. In 2 phone calls to his sister, who he calls Cheese Puff, I guess that's her nickname, released to the day in October, I guess that's the newspaper. Yeah, that's the newspaper. In October, Todt suggested that his wife prohibited him from asking his extended family for help, kept him from telling anyone about their precarious financial relationship, and had barred him from seeing a doctor for health issues. These remarks and others obtained from the Orange and, how do you say the county again, Jay?
Osceola.
Osceola counties, state officials or state attorneys' offices, through a public records request, offer a rare glimpse into Todt's thinking since his arrest. He was found inside his family's home in Celebration with the decomposing bodies of his family on January 13th, 2020, when the FBI arrived to arrest him on a warrant stemming from a federal healthcare fraud investigation in Connecticut. Shortly after his arrest, he confessed to killing his wife Megan, 42, their children, Alec, 13, Tyler, 11, Zoe, 4, and the family dog Breezy. The bodies of Megan and the children were found wrapped in blankets, decomposing in a second-floor bedroom of their large family home in a quiet neighborhood, days after family members in Connecticut called police requesting welfare checks on Megan and the children, whom they haven't been heard from in weeks. In January, Todt pled not guilty to the murders, for which he was charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder on homicide and 1 count of animal cruelty, and is facing the death penalty following a grand jury vote. In July, that would be, yeah, girl, that's when you read the letter. Excuse me. In July, he wrote a 27-page letter to his once estranged father, Robert Todt, in which he blamed his wife for the murders. He said Megan fed their children a pie laced with Benadryl before fatally stabbing herself. In the phone call made to his sister in March, he had been counseling while being in county jail. Quote, I just want to say that I'm sorry for anything I've done to upset you, he said, offering apologies to his sister and other family members. He goes on to say that, quote, life is very fragile. When police found Todt at his Celebration home in January, he said he had said he ingested a great amount of Benadryl, according to investigators. He was brought to a hospital for an evaluation and was placed on suicide watch. After hearing his apology, Todt's sister took a long, deep breath and spoke again. We love you. We're just confused at all of this, she said, reminding her brother not to discuss details of the case on the recorded line. It's just, that we would have done anything for you, and that's the part that just hurts us. We want to help you, and we wanted to help you in any way we could have. In response, Todt told his sister, I wasn't allowed. I'm sorry I was forced to move away from you guys. That's all her. That was all her. Damn, he even blamed her for that? And then he says she had it really limited and didn't want anyone to know anything about what was going on. He says, I just wish that you would have talked to us. Oh, no, wait, she says, I wish you would have talked to us, whether you're allowed to or not. I just wish you would have talked. While talking to his therapist, Todt said that he was feeling guilty about something that had happened in college and appealed to his sister for help. He asked her to contact a woman he once sent flowers to while he and Megan were briefly broken up in college. Todt said that he and Megan broke up for 2 months because Megan was upset that he was spending a lot of time playing soccer. During that breakup, he asked another woman out to dinner. He said he had felt like things were awkward between him and that woman for years, and that he wanted his sister to apologize to her on his behalf. I couldn't just do it all for support. I just could, he said. At one point, Todt asked about Megan's aunt and uncle, who often visited the family in Florida and spent time with them in Connecticut every year around the holidays. He asked his sister if they were okay. Well, I say this with love, but it's a stupid question to ask. You know what I mean? His sister replied. This hasn't been easy on any of us. She added that her aunt and uncle also wished they'd known what the family had been dealing with in private. His sister had said that her side of the family and Megan's family were working through their grief together. We're all grieving, we're all family, and we're all trying to get through this together, she said. So in the April phone call, Todt and his sister began talking about his health at length, specifically his blood sugar and blood pressure levels. He addressed his thyroid, which he told his sister he was taking daily medication for. He said he felt, quote, so much better and mentally there and full of energy. Caplet, which is his sister, asked if Todt's thyroid issues were sudden or long coming. Todt said he had been, quote, gaining so much weight. I got up to 294, 297, and I didn't even know it. I was like, holy crap, end quote. He went on to tell a story one day he went on to tell about a story one day in October or August of 2019 when Megan, Alec, and Tyler Todt went grocery shopping, leaving him home alone with Zoe. He says, she put on her cowboy boots and we were watching Aladdin. And then the next thing I know, Megan was shaking me, Todt said. I was passed out with my hand on the sectional. I was on the floor behind the table. The heck? That's creepy. Todt then made it seem as if Megan Todt had been in favor of avoiding traditional medicine. Immediately after the incident when he passed out, Todt added, I looked at Megan like, can I go to the doctor now? We're trying all these things here and I need to find out what's going on. His sister asked Todt why he had passed out. He had said it was a combination of his blood sugar, his thyroid, hypertension, and possibly low testosterone. The conversation moved to Todt's social interactions in prison. I got POs that come by, a different one each day. There's one guy who consistently comes by every other day, and he tells me the news. When we talk, Todt said. They're really good to me here. They come by and they'll say, when are you getting out of here? You got a book to write. When are you going to get home? You got a book to write about this place. I'm like, yeah, I know. We don't need any books written, his sister replied. It's just a common joke. You know what I mean? Todt said. The craziness that happens here, you can't even describe it. It's interesting. I can only imagine, his sister replied. She asked how Todt was sleeping. He said recently had trouble because I'm kind of upset emotionally. Megan, the kids were everything to me, Yeah, Caplet said. And that is the end of that article.
Insane.
Girl, it's so weird.
Well, he's all over the place.
Yeah.
He confessed originally.
Mm-hmm.
And then now he's blaming the wife, and then he's bringing up stuff that happened in college. The guy's like totally delusional. And if you go back to the letter, I didn't realize the letter came after the phone call.
Yeah, I didn't either.
The phone call was in March, and then the letter he wrote to his father was in July.
Mm-hmm.
So we missed that back in March. Somehow it wasn't. I only found one article on it. So that was crazy.
But you know what? This article was published November 28th.
Oh, so
I'm wondering if they kept that on the
release. Interesting. Okay, so we didn't miss it. It wasn't put out there yet. Okay, cool. No. Okay, so let's move on to today.
With his hearing that he had.
You have that to the same location. Yeah, Celebration is like, it's like a movie set. It's something you would see. It's like, remember Desperate Housewives? That's how Celebration is. And it was originally owned by Disney.
Oh, wow.
Disney has sold it off now, but it was originally supposed to be like this retail neighborhood. And it was Disney owned, and it had a whole different vision, and it never came to fruition. And then they sold off. So I'm not really sure what happened. If it, the houses in there are super expensive.
Wow.
Super expensive. I want to say every mailbox has like a Mickey head on it, or used to when Disney owned it. It was Disney themed and very prestigious, like they're under $500,000.
Dang.
And
Wow.
that would be like a condo probably.
Yeah.
You know? Dark Skies said Celebration is like Truman Show. Yeah.
Oh, that was a good movie.
So the fact that like this horrible family murder took place in this neighborhood, it's crazy. So like through there, I went over to the other side of Florida, the other coast, and drove through there on our way back. And drove by the house. I'll kind of tell you like what happened. So drove by the house, went to the door. The door was open. It was just like the storm door was closed, the glass door on the front. So kind of like, well, the first I noticed was there's a sign on the porch and it says "Have a nice day" or something weird like that with like a smiley face. It was just, oh, they say I sound like a robot.
Cutting out.
Oh no. Oh no. Is it better now?
I think so. Keep talking.
Okay, well, they'll let me know. But anyway, there was a pool guy next door. So we asked him if he knew the family. We didn't know it was the pool guy. We thought it was the homeowner. He said, "Oh, no, I'm the pool guy, but I took his pool too."
Oh my God.
So we were like, well, what was he like? You know, like, were you shocked or whatever? And he was like, "Oh my God, yeah, nicest guy ever. Nicest family ever." You know,
You're starting to cut out again, girl.
It's like pool guys just kind of randomly show up. I don't know. Action.
It's cut. Yeah, it was cutting out.
Not good. Okay. What should I do? I mean, I can hear fine, but I don't know if it's echo and cutting out.
Yeah, it's like
maybe
echoing.
Huh. It is, huh? Maybe is it still now?
No, it's weird. It gets better after like a little bit, and then after like 10 or 15 seconds of you talking, it starts echoing, and then it starts cutting out. It's weird. Getting digitized.
So is it still echoing and still bad right now?
No, not now.
If it is, then we're gonna have to restart. So let me know where I'm at, like right now, if it starts to do that again, because I moved away from the speaker, and I think maybe I'm too close to my computer.
Okay, it sounds good to me now.
I don't have earbuds, so you know I've got it coming out of my computer. So anyway, this guy said, you know, he was a nice guy, because pool guys just randomly show up and start cleaning your pool. You know what I mean? Like they don't knock on the door and stuff. So he said he never heard anything, no fighting. That Anthony was very, you know, polite and happy and seemed like he was always in a good mood when he saw him. So he was very taken back because he had seen the family, you know, outside and by their pool and all that stuff. So this guy was just like thrown. So then we went to the house and knocked on the door, and the people who own the home, the Todts, I believe, were renting from this British family. This kid was a British kid, and he said his parents owned the house and he was there cleaning. And I told him who we were. You know, I have this podcast, covered that case. He said, yeah, my parents really don't want, you know, me talking to anybody about that. I said, that's cool. I get it. And I was just like, so you're cleaning? And I said, did you have to clean? He said, yeah. He said, they came in. Get this. After the crime scene was released, this family, this kid came in. He was probably 18. Came in with his family. They ripped up the flooring in that house.
Oh, man.
Dude, there was like a mop and a bucket in there. And I was like looking through that glass door. I wanted so badly to go in there, but you know, I didn't want to push the issue. He was like, my parents aren't here. They'll be mad. But if you want to come back later, they might talk to you, but I doubt it. Like he goes, there's been a lot of people coming here, blah, blah, blah. I said, I get it. Cool. You know, we left. But it was eerie. It was eerie because it is so damn picture perfect. It's like you look at those homes and you want to like push them down like it's a stand-up cardboard, you know?
Oh my gosh.
It's
like a domino.
Like there's not a bush out of place. There's not a bush that's overgrown. Like they're all shaped perfectly. Like everything is just perfect. It's almost scary.
That's so crazy. It's like the nuke towns back in like the 40s when they were testing the bomb, the Manhattan
Right,
Project. It's like
right,
it's like the fake neighborhood.
right. It's exactly what it's like. It's crazy. So,
Yeah.
so anyway, we left there, and then, obviously we waited for today's court date to come. We weren't sure what was going to happen. We talked about I was going to go over there, but then we weren't sure with COVID. It's hard to even get updates, and it's a good hour and a half for me. So anyway, we decided to just look for some updates tonight, and we found them. So you have the latest, I believe, in that same publication.
Yes, that he appeared in court today.
Yes, what happened today. It's kind of
Okay.
weird. We don't really fully understand why or anything, but we're going to give you what we got.
Okay, I will read this article too. So this was published today at 6:16 p.m. And it says Anthony Todt, the Colster physical therapist accused of killing his wife, 3 children, and family dog in Florida, appeared in court Wednesday in Florida for a pretrial hearing. He was brought from the jail to Osceola. How do you say it? I can't.
It would be Osceola.
Girl, I'm so bad at this county. Osceola County Courthouse, and appeared in the courtroom Wednesday afternoon with his public defender. Court officials said an order was signed Wednesday transferring the case from Judge Wayne Wooten and Felony Division 201 to Judge Keith Karsten and Felony Division 301. So he moved Divisions 201 and 301, but they're both in the same county. His case is set for a status hearing on February 5th, 2020 at 8:30 a.m. Eastern before Karsten. A trial date could be set at that time. On Tuesday, Todt's attorney, public defender Robert Wesley, filed a motion for continuance of the pretrial conference because, quote, additional time is needed in order to prepare this case for a trial. The accused previously waived speedy trials. So he waived his rights to a speedy trial. Todt had his initial appearance in January, a hearing in June, and Wednesday's pretrial conference, and has had the majority of his court proceedings rescheduled, waived, or canceled since he was arrested. The county clerk records on Wednesday showed a credit for time served worksheet affirming that he has been in jail for 337 days since January, when he was found inside his family's home in Celebration, Florida, with decomposing bodies of his family after the FBI arrived to arrest him on a warrant stemming from a federal healthcare fraud investigation in Connecticut. Shortly after his arrest, he confessed to killing his wife, Megan, 42, and their children, Alec, 13, Tyler, 11, and Zoe, 4, and the family dog, Breezy. The bodies of Megan and the children were found wrapped in blankets, decomposing in a second-floor bedroom of their family home in a quiet neighborhood, days after family members in Connecticut called police requesting welfare checks on Megan and the children, whom they said they hadn't heard from in weeks. Todt has been charged with 4 counts of first-degree homicide and 1 count of animal cruelty and is facing the death penalty following a grand jury vote. In January, he pleaded not guilty to the murders. He has since blamed his wife, Megan, and in July, he wrote a 27-page letter to his once estranged father, Robert Todt, in which he said Megan fed their children pie laced with a Benadryl before stabbing them and then herself. In a March phone call from jail, Anthony Todt told his sister that he couldn't stop his family from being murdered. Quote, I couldn't stop this because I wasn't there, he told Chrissy Caplet, who lives in Connecticut, but it was in Florida at the time of the call after assuming power of attorney over her brother. In 2 calls, Todt and Caplet in March and April, Todt suggested that his wife Megan may have tried to kill her family before. And that is the end of the article.
Thank you for reading that, because I'm hearing I'm still robotic.
Are we roboting? Am I roboting?
Oh, Angie Rude.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hear me? Yeah. Angie Rude has a comment. Nice name, by the way. Question. Why do you put Family Annihilator in this video, not for the Chris Watts video?
Angie Rude.
Well, good question. But because I always put Chris Watts case.
Girl,
because no one knows who told you. I know, I'm a damn
you are
robot, right?
roboting really bad now.
Okay. So, anyways, let's conclude the freaking Anthony Todt update, okay? Because we finished it, right?
Yes.
And we're going to come back for another stream and we're going to be talking Catoegate
Catoegate, yes.
2.0. Okay?
Yes, let's do
So
it.
Dre and we'll be back in 5. It's worse.
Stay tuned.
Yes, we'll be back in 5.
Get your popcorn, guys.
Okay. All right. Thanks for joining. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.